Am I in frame? Let's see. Yeah, I'm in frame. Is this thing working? Let's see. I don't know, it doesn't say nobody's here yet. Whatever. Oh boy. Hey folks, John here, Old Hickory Forge. Welcome back. Coming at, well, I guess we're not back. We're in the living room, not in the workshop. But anyway, coming at you from the living room. What's going on tonight? I keep instinctively wanting to say I'm down here in the workshop, but anyway, we're getting the drawing for this here charity Bowie knocked out. That's pretty awesome. By the way, we raised almost $1,100 with this thing for Feeding America, so that's pretty sweet. We're knocking out the ball-bearing Damascus Karambit Patreon giveaway. And also, what I got here, this is the axe from the last quarterly Patreon giveaway, and the reason for that, the gentleman who won that giveaway, Robert Ivy, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. I reached out to him on Patreon, I emailed him, I couldn't find him on social media, I haven't gotten a reply anywhere. And he's since removed his patronage from my Patreon. So does anybody know the guy? I hope he didn't pass away or something like that. But now I'm not really sure what to do with the axe, because he won it fair and square. Like, I know if I pick another winner, he's going to show back up and be like, you know, where's my axe at? So if anybody's got an idea, if anybody knows him, first of all, contact me and let me know what's going on. If nobody knows him, give me suggestions on what I should do with the axe. But there's that. So what I got here, the cat's over behind the tripod, so if she bumps it, that's why. But let's get this Patreon giveaway knocked out. Alrighty, let's see. I got WeWork iPad. Anyway, I got all the patrons of the channel right here. Here's our pretty sweet ball-bearing Damascus Karambit. We actually made this in the video I just published today. So, let's pull up our trusty wheelofnames.com. I probably should have done this before, because sometimes you have to go into the settings and change the default of how many names it'll hold. And I don't remember if I had to do that last time or not. Let's see. Wheel of Names, random name picker. Okay. Let's see. Still got all the names from last time. Let's go ahead and delete all this. Ginger, want to say hi to the fans, little mama? Come here, you. Say hi to the fans, Jin Jin. Okay, I'll put you down. Alrighty, so like I said, this thing's still got the names from the last giveaway in here. I haven't messed with it since, so I gotta clear it out. Won't take but a second, just holding down the delete key. If you don't know, I'm using my phone to do this live stream, so I can't read your comments from here, and you know, I don't got nobody here helping me, so if I don't respond to you, don't be offended. Hurry up. All right, let's see. Paste. That is not the correct thing. All right, go to notes. Select all, copy. Paste. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. So like I said, this here's the Patreon giveaway for the ball-bearing Damascus Karambit. Tap to spin. Christian Saul Near. I actually know this gentleman. He's bought a few tools for me. He lives up in Canada. He's a good dude. I think I'm friends with him on Facebook, actually. So, Christian, you know, if you want the Karambit, it's yours. Just shoot me a message. I'm sure I've got your shipping info somewhere, but just shoot it to me again and I'll get this guy sent out to you. Assuming Karambits are legal in Canada, I don't know. A lot of countries have weird knife laws these days, so, you know, keep that in mind. But anyway, there's that. Christian, if you want the Karambit, it's yours. Came out pretty sweet, I think. But let's keep moving. that's good. Alrighty, so quick look at the Bowie knife. That's the main attraction tonight. This is a Sanmai construction with a canister Damascus that was made of chain and powdered steel that was Sanmai'd over a 1095 core. That chain actually made some really pretty canister. I don't know if it had like a nickel coating on it or something to give it that bright etching around the edges, but I've already been using that stuff more often. Wrought iron S-guard, black leather spacer, a shame. I talked about that in the video. Handle, stabilized choya cactus with green alumilite resin. This came from Josh Brown over at First Degree Forge. Black micarta pin, pretty sweet piece. If you don't know, this was made for one of my charity builds. I used to do them every month back when I had more time, but you know, these days time isn't my friend. So, excuse me. Normally I edit out crap like me burping in the YouTube videos, but now that I'm live I can't do that. But anyway, this was made for a charity build, so after shipping this knife to whoever wins it, everything that's left is going to be donated to Feeding America, the organization I talked about in the video where I finished this guy. So, I have myself right here a whole nother list. Will you cooperate, iPad? Come on. On this list, which I have painstakingly gone through and made, by the way, come on. This was taken from my PayPal, where the people who put their entries in, basically the slots were $10 a piece. If you wanted 5 slots, you sent $50. Your name went on the list 5 times. Patrons of the channel also automatically get an entry. So say if you're a patron and you bought 2 slots, your name goes on here 3 times. I neglected to mention, well, not neglected, I forgot to mention that in the last giveaway video because most of the people who put in slots for that sword were also patrons of the channel, so I just didn't think about it, but that's on there. So, let's get this baby copied and pasted. Select all, copy. Okay, back to our trusty wheelandnames.com. Delete all this. I gotta go through and delete all these names, so bear with me. Paste. So we got 159 names total. We had like 100 and some odd slots for the Bowie, then plus the patrons of the channel. What in the world is this? All names from text box. I guess when you put a certain number of names in here, you get the all names from text box thing. But there's that. Now, before we pick the winner, I just do want to go through and say thank you. You know, I'm pretty floored that I'm able to help as much as I do and able to do the charity work that I do, and that there are enough people out there who are interested in my work for these charity builds and these videos overall to be successful. So, you know, it's very humbling, I'm extremely, extremely thankful. You know, it's pretty cool that I'm able to make a knife and raffle it off and be able to donate to causes that I identify with, you know. With all the crap going on in the world today, I'm sure you all know, you know, I went to war when I was 18 years old, so I know better than, I would say I know better than some people, for lack of a better word, and pardon my language. The world is a shithole, and the only way we can make it better is to do what you can, where you can, and help who you can. Be kind and listen. But there's that. I'll quit being a sob and I'll go ahead and pick the winner. Alright, so let's spin the wheel. Let me get you in frame. Adrian Pavlescu. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But anyway, If you want the knife, it's yours. Now, like I said in the last video, if you're overseas, you are going to have to pay a customs fee to receive this thing. I don't know how much it's going to be. So I'll leave a link to my email in the description box below. Just shoot me your shipping info. I'll get it sent out to you, and everything left after after shipping is going to be donated to Feeding America. The reason I chose them is with all this COVID-19 madness going on, and like I said in that video also, we're not talking politics here. If you think it's a bunch of BS or you think it's the end of the world, we're not talking about that. What's indisputable is that people are out of work, kids are out of school, so they don't have access to the food the school feeds them. And with folks being out of work, food insecurity is a real concern. You know, the reason I grew so big and strong is because I had plenty of food growing up. That's something a kid shouldn't have to worry about. And believe it or not, you know, I don't mean to ramble here, but I was browsing Facebook mindlessly the other day. I forget what was going on. But somebody had posted a meme or something about, like, you know, children shouldn't suffer, like, basically saying children are entitled to food, which I completely agree with. And there was a bunch of people in the comments talking about how, you know, well, maybe if they don't eat, their parents will work harder or something like that. The son should not suffer the sins of the father, period. If you think kids don't deserve to eat because their parents made bad decisions, that tells me everything I need to know about you, and I don't got nothing good to say to you. You can keep on moving. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Also, the next big charity build. I've been wanting to, well, first, the next Patreon giveaway is going to be in September. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure it out between now and then. But the next big charity build, I want to make another sword. And I wanted to ask you guys' opinion. I either want to make a katana or a bastard sword. So let me know in the comments which one of those you would rather see. I think I'd rather enjoy making either one of them. The katana would be a pretty big challenge with all the complicated fittings going on and whatnot. But there's that. But if you like what you saw, well, I guess I don't got to give you the whole outro spiel and whatnot because I'm live now, but that's all I got for you. Winners for the karambit and for the Bowie knife, contact me, give me your shipping info. I'll get these guys sent out to you. And let me know what you think the right thing to do with this axe is. You know, that's a problem I never thought I would have, so, you know, I'd appreciate you guys' input, but that's all I got for you, and y'all take care. All right, let's turn this crap off. Yes, and